don't like this app right now. It's annoying me. I am very tired. Like, I'm gonna go to bed after this live. Am I feeling better? From the stomach flu? Yes. I'm looking skinny. I'm not by any means skinny. I've, been in Syria a month? I mean, it takes people 2 years sometimes to lose over 200 pounds. You know? But maybe shui. Maybe lost a little bit shui. So the pills I'm on to fix what's wrong have given me other health issues, like other stomach issues. Like antibiotics just mess me up, man. I don't know. I haven't really weighed myself yet. I have a scale. I don't think I've lost that much. I have not kept up with any drama. I haven't even been able to really check YouTube. I don't know, girly plop, what the future holds. For now, right now I'm by myself. B's in because Salah is his house is finally vacant after a while. Like people were renting it for years, 5 years or something, and they've had months and months of warning about this that it needs to be vacant. So finally, but they've lived there a long time, right? So it's there's a lot of renovations that have to take place and stuff like that, installations, stuff. It has a really nice big. In Syria, a veranda. They call it veranda. It's huge and it's private. It's covered in, and there's clothes lines, so I can hang my clothes and our clothes. And Julia can bees supervised, and we can bees. So I'll probably do a lot of my live streams there. I might get some majlis seating for outside. So I want to be out of the way, and I want to just kind of take some time alone. If I'm being honest, yeah. Well, it's his house, right, Carolina? They actually have a new place. We didn't throw them out. They've had a lot of time to move. He was very generous with that, and there's no animosity or hard feelings. He made sure they had enough time to leave, so they found a new place. Everything is good, and but it took a while, so that's why it's kind of been delayed a bit. But actually, that's why it's been taking a while to get really fully started on the real renovations, because he's been so nice about letting them stay there longer than. So basically, what happened? What was I gonna say? I'm so tired. I find the heat and just yeah. I have a quiet moment alone. I haven't had a quiet moment alone in days. That's why I've been forced to be. Yes, the social butterfly. You guys know how I am, right? And I love everybody. Hey, Natalie. Everybody that we've met in Syria has been amazing. So yeah, I am in a hotel. I feel bad saying this. I feel spoiled and privileged, and ungrateful, and I don't mean to sound that way, because we were staying in the interim until the house is ready. We were going to be staying. We stayed for a while with between people that Salah knows. Now, the thing with that is that's why I haven't been live. I haven't gotten any cameos done. Number one, where the places we stay are more the internet is really spotty. We didn't have internet one time for a whole half day, which I hate saying that, but whenever your job is the internet, it's really tough. I just wanted to go live. I just wanted to, but also it's just always visiting. And there's no short visiting. If you're from Syria, I think there's somebody from Syria in here, or Arabic culture. When you visit someone, they always have to serve coffee, and it's it's like that all day, socializing, and there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of children, and I'm from a different culture, and I had to say that. I'm because Salah's the translator, and I said you just have to let people know that I'm used to just stealing in a room by myself with my cat, peace and quiet, most of the day, and I really have been enjoying getting out of my circle and doing things. I think that's why I'm you guys say I've lost a bit of weight, a little bit, noticeable maybe. I don't think that much. Do you have books to read? No, usually you know what? I think that's why people are so social and, around people all the time, because they don't rely on that. They don't rely on just sitting and scrolling all day. They do scroll and watch videos. It's not they're living off the, no, nothing at all, no internet at all, but tea and coffee is normal for socializing. In the West, I'm trying to remember when I would have company. I'd be do you want a glass of water? I would just open my fridge and be I have water, juice, this is a whole process. It's really cool. You feel royalty or part of the family. When you visit someone, they really make you feel welcome. They're so nice. I can't tell you how white these people's hearts are, for lack of a better term. You know what I mean? They have really, really caring personalities. It's normal to socialize for everyone. I know, but for me, I don't know if it's my mental state and just how I've been conditioned my whole life living. I don't know. I've never been a huge, even as a teenager, as a teenager or kid, it's as a kid, I would get forced to go to birthday parties. Because you have those kids in your class, it's custom to invite the whole class, and you don't want to go. You don't want to go. I would be miserable. I'd call my mom to pick me up. I don't know. Yeah, Salah's staying with me, but when I'm going to be going live when I can. Whenever we're in the house, it'll be a lot better. Dangerous minds could yeah. And then as a teenager, you feel something's wrong with you. You want to be social. You want to go to parties because that's what everyone cool is doing on the weekend, right? But I hated being there. I would literally sometimes just sit in a chair. I don't know. Do I like the house? Yeah, it's really, like I said, especially the outside area. The house we were in, like that we rented, the apartment was really, like I said, no outdoor space, one window, very hot. Now there's AC here, but you can't run it all day long. Like there's times when you can run it. and then those other times there's fans. But what I like about it here is there's no screaming, there's no, like I just need a bit of a break to just just decompress, at least some time alone. I can do my lives alone, blah blah blah. But I'll still be socializing, but just more time alone. She meant pure hearts. Oh yeah, pure hearts, like white, I don't know, how they say black heart? So you love celebrating for other people? I don't mind gift giving. I love being generous. I actually really love it. I like making other people happy if I can, but I just don't like the setting. I guess I don't mind like certain things. It just depends. I don't mind for a few hours, but not like, screaming. No, it just like there's a lot of children. There's a lot of children. I'm not used to it. That's all. It's an adjustment, okay? It's an adjustment. I've never been up to date with the Amber Lynn drama. I've never been. Do you know why? I just think a lot of it is just like she's like her situation with reaction channels is like mine. It's just, it doesn't seem, a lot of it is just like, whatever. I could care less, honestly. Julia? No, we can't have pets here. There's someone very special close to us who, I don't know what it is, her magical touch with animals, but Julia loves her as equal as she loves me. And she's staying with her right now. She's taking care of her. So until we get in our house, which will be soon. And I see her every day anyways. Please do more outings. Yes, we will. Things are just in transition right now, guys, because it's not like, yes, I want to do touristy things and things, but we're also kind of, we have like a life here, so we're doing life stuff. People think I spent the money on the hotel. Well, money was spent on the hotel, but not Sasa's money. All of the people who are wondering where it is, none of them donated. But all you have to know is basically her school. I put a picture, but we'll have more updates in the future, inshallah. But her school, transportation, outfits, whatever else, the family is well taken care of. That's all you got to know. I love the cooking videos, by the way. Like we didn't make like a ton of money, but it was enough for them. So, excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna take Julia to the new house. Yeah, of course. The dish you were cooking? Oh yeah. Actually, that dish I don't really want to look at it because that's the day I think I got sick. I don't know, but it couldn't have been from me because they were feeling sick before we started cooking. Yes, Lacey, old. I did need a bit of a break to myself. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm feeling better from the stomach bug, but the new pills I'm on are giving me other issues. No, it wasn't it was a flu. It was it was a flu. Like not a flu, but like I don't think it can't be from the food. It can't be. Maybe, but it would be a big coincidence that the woman and her kids were sick before, I don't know. Salah did not get sick at all though. That's weird too. And he ate the same food. There were many people in the same house, like the same area, who came and didn't get sick. It was just me, Noor, two of her kids, and her sister. No, I have to see the doctor, I think Thursday. Noor is not Sasa's mom. The hotel's okay. It's not like probably what you would be used to in the West, but it's all right. Furniture is dated, and the bathroom is, everything is dated, but that's okay. As long as I just have somewhere quiet to just decompress. Is there a trash room? I don't know. Hey, Mash Moose. No, I obviously can't show you guys where I am and what, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I didn't really, it's not that I don't want to be around anyone. Well, it kind of is, but not in a rude way. Like, I don't know how to say that without sounding, And even one of the person, hey, Pam, looked at me and was like, did we not make you feel welcome? And I was like, oh, I was like, no, it's not at all. Like, Syria would be so much harder without these people. So it's not them. My room is where I hide. You guys know how I am, Yeah, sometimes you need your space. There's no personal space. And not just that, like also for me and Salah, I'd like to be alone, I think it's a big cultural shock to be suddenly the center of attention in a community. I understand. I went through the opposite. Yeah, magical soul, because you know how it is in Syria, like, someone will find out that, you're a guest somewhere, and then they all want to come visit, and then you go somewhere else and visit. Oh, and then this person wants to see you, and then this person wants to visit you. And I think, they're very interested that I'm from Canada, but only, I just need some time of the day alone, obviously, to do like live streams and also just decompress a bit and just, when you stay at someone's house, it's like, I feel bad because like I need my CPAP during the night. Sometimes the power goes out, sometimes, like I need like constant rest. And also then like you go to bed late because you're socializing late, like going to sit outside and having shisha, having bizzers and coffee and talking till about 1, 2, 3, sometimes, 3, 4 in the morning. And then getting up, at like 8, you're just like, I'm so tired. So I'm like, and plus Salah is like a translator. I do have Google Translate. Sometimes the internet's not working. Yeah, exactly. Like, it attracts attention that I'm a foreigner because honestly, I've never seen someone like it's all people from Syria that we socialize with, you know? So they're probably not used to that, especially like in the villages and stuff. Damascus is just too hectic. Like Salah's like, I don't ever want to drive there. He freaked out. Yeah, Julia's staying with someone until the house is ready. No, I don't think I'm too good for them at all. Even my cousins refused to drive in Damascus when they came. Oh my gosh. We weren't prepared. We went to like extend my visa there. Oh my gosh. I was just like, I just seen him stressed out, obviously, because I didn't stress. I didn't have to, but it was really, and that was very shortly, I think maybe a couple days. That was shortly before they bombed the Umayyad Square, and we were like there. That's crazy. No, she stayed with this person before Salah first came here. Law enforcement is pretty weak still, which is what makes it unbearable for foreigners. Honestly, not for me, Magical Soul, but maybe, a lot of people feel afraid, maybe, Carolina. Hotels maybe a target, maybe. I don't know. I heard that they're still fighting in Al Sueda, but I'm not sure. They stopped for a bit. I don't know what's going on. It is a bit of a culture shock because, yeah, the law enforcement is different. You'll just see like caravans full of like these dudes with guns and their face covered. You're just like, but then you drive by the security with these big guns and you're like, and salam alaikum, and they're just really nice. I don't know. Do you think you'll go back to Kuwait? No. No, our Kuwait time is over. It was a good time, but it's over. We were picking up this a friend of Salah's, and then he's like, "Hey, you mind just giving my friend a ride up the street?" Because it's the culture, like very common. People hitchhike and people share rides there. It's like very common. So his friend gets in the car and he has a huge rifle. It was crazy, but he was a really nice guy. Like, he was actually in the military, so that's why he had that. I miss going to the theater, if I'm honest. Or like a really big iced coffee. But I feel privileged saying that, but that's my culture I'm from, But I'll never complain. Hey, Maina, I'll never complain. I don't want to complain, I feel like I can just go back to those things if I want to, and it's like whatever. But one of the girls, she made me her copycat Starbucks iced coffee. It was so cute, and it was really good. I don't feel like I should tell you guys the amenities about the hotel. Maybe when I leave, but while I'm here, it's just gonna be wall beezing. I don't know if I'm like anti-gun. I think at the time that I was like anti-gun, I was like, I don't know, there was like a problem, because there were so many pew-pewings and yeah, the gun is a tool, right? So I think I realized that. I have no drama, Bobby. I'm really just boring in that department. Yeah, and I think like, the military needs guns and stuff. What are they going to fight with? Straws? Don't the cops in the UK just have batons? Or is that like a stupid like joke? Why the internet is a lot better here though. Because, I don't know, it's just a lot better than where I was using it. It depends where you are. So if you want cameos, you want anything internet related, get it now. No, the home needs some renovation, so that's what's going on right now. See, I like dry chicken wings, Saber. I like dry dark meat. I'm like Amberlynn that way, I guess. People were making fun of her over her chicken preference, but really, you got your account back. Would you try horse meat? Absolutely not. Hey, Tammy. I think I'm gonna stay away from I don't know. Oh my gosh, did I ever tell you guys? Yeah, I'm in a hotel. But hotel is not like what you think. Well, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, that's good. I think they'll just keep him in prison because he was a refugee. I don't think they can deport you if you're a refugee. But he can rot in jail. Yeah, that'd be nice. Who cares about that loser? Yeah, I don't know why people still bring him up. Really, it's been how long since I've even, like, talked anything about them. Oh yeah. When I was feeling really nauseous and sick and like in the prime of my flu or sickness or whatever you want to call it. Who knows? Anyway. They're driving me to the hospital. Or no, to the doc. This was on the way to the doctor. So, and the driver was trying to look for the, and we're in like an older car with no AC, and it's really hot, and we're driving through a town, and it's like really bumpy, and I'm like, oh gosh, please don't throw up. And then pulls over right in front of a chicken butcher. So I'm already feeling like I'm gonna yak. I see this guy take a chicken, literally decapitate it right in front of me, while I'm feeling like I'm gonna be sick. It was just like, oh my gosh, I don't feel so good now. Anyway, it just made it worse. Nina, it was just awful. You don't want to know. It was like screaming. It was like the silence of the chickens. But you know what? Like I'm a hypocrite because like I eat chicken. I'm just not used to, seeing the factories, which would probably be a lot worse. You know what I mean? Uh, the water is, yeah. Actually, well, in the town we were staying, no, we had to buy bottled water. In the villages, the water's from the ground, I think, and you can drink it. Yeah, it's fine. I think they're very strong antibiotics. It gives me issues. Oh, this kind, whatever it is. I don't even know what it's called. Tap water. The chicken slaughter video in Kuwait. I know, but I wasn't sick then. It's different when you, yeah, when you're feeling sick. You don't, traumatic thing to see. I know. I feel bad for cows, of course. You see a little cute cow, like being all loving and being pet. But then after you close the video, you're like, oh, I could go for a cheeseburger. You know what I mean? Like meat and animal, we don't associate them. It's weird. Well, I won't be eating them. I'm going to stay away from the meat that's like hanging and not like in a fridge. Because my system is not used to that whatsoever. Yogurt with live cultures? Okay, it can't just be any yogurt. I don't know if they have like a health food section here. I sound like a Scrooge. It's not that I don't want to be around kids and people. It's just I need some time to decompress to myself sometimes. You know? Why would that be a bad thing? Being around kids and people at work all day makes me thankful I get to go home to my dog at the end of the day. Yeah, I know. It's because I think people are just really trying to make me feel welcome and not lonely here. And I love them to death. It's just, you know, I also like my alone time as well. I guess that's the best way to put it. I like my alone time with me, and I like my alone time with Salah. You know, the closest dentist. Don't make fun of my teeth. They just need a good, they do need a good cleaning at the dentist. I have to go back and see the doctor Thursday. My morning spaghetti video. You mean the lobster mac and cheese? At 5 a.m. With the Bloody Mary and the pickled bean. I wanted to get my job for the day over with so I can sleep all day and be depressed. That's not a life. Yeah, they have dentists. Probably more affordable in Canada. A cleaning is like what, $250 in Canada? Now you have a life. Yeah. Alcohol is haram for Muslims, yeah, but they have Christians here. Choking on? I don't think so. I choked on ramen. More involved in the life. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we had a more quiet life just to us. We still saw some people, but yeah. I don't know, man. Just families are so huge, and there's a lot of friends, and so there's a lot of work to be done on that house, but I'm already thinking of maybe it's very custom. I know the place I was staying at had a lot of sofas, but a lot of people stay in no hot tea. I'm not. I look like I'm in the AC. Yeah, I have to turn it off soon actually before I go to bed. My what? Saucers where? But I'm not gonna complain. I mean, I've been sleeping on mat on the ground a lot of the time. Do I have electricity all the time? Electric all the time, yeah. So far. I mean, just got here, but should be. Hotels typically have solar panels plus generators. So, yes, well, yeah, her situation is being fixed. She definitely looked so happy at the school. Like so happy, like smile and yeah. Like we got to see inside and yeah, and then what else? They had like a bunch of like toys and she was playing already like just like having fun, I think she needs that environment. She needs like a special type of education for sure. She needs to learn like just in general. No, she didn't start the school yet, but we went with her family to check out a school, check out schools. So, yeah, and get like the details and all that stuff. But yeah, she's been to school in the I think she's been to school in the past if I remember them saying. Maybe not. I think when she was very young, when she was a lot younger. But not for long and because it was expensive, so that's how much they said it cost them. And then it's like a rough estimate basically. So that's why I don't really want to like show everything. Like I was like, why am just the pocket watchers are so annoying. Like every little detail. Where's this 50 cents going? Like if she's going to school, her transportation's paid, everything is paid. Don't worry about it. And the people who worry about it haven't even donated. So move on. Like you're gonna get school updates. She's in school. That's all you gotta, worry about. That's what it was for. To help her out, help her family out. Her husband's in Lebanon. A lot of like people sometimes like there's better jobs in different countries, so the husband will go work and send back money. You know? Salah abandoned me alone in a hotel. Good. I need it. She got sick of all the friendly people and her cat. Yeah, that's totally what I said, Lacey. Yes, you hear very well. I'm not saying the amenities, Agathon, because people are nuts. Not every charity shows you where every single dollar goes. That's not true. Actually, that's why I don't like donating to just random charities because you don't really, you just have to trust them too. You don't know where the money goes. Yeah, no, not yet, ECP. It's being, Salah's taking care of some fixing it up. I don't know if I'm thinking, he wants to put like a split AC, but it's like takes a lot of power. I don't know. And it's an extra expenditure right now, I don't know. We'll see. Now we don't even have to pay. I used to shoplift from Zellers as a kid. Should I admit that? Like, is there a statute of limitations? Or can, like, when I go to Canada, they're going to arrest me? You're under arrest for stealing a bottle of cool water back in, like, 1995. I don't know. 1990, whatever. Do you guys remember having when Nalgene water bottles were the thing? Why did Nalgene water bottles remind me of Freely the Banana Girl? Yeah, Nalgene. I remember drinking warm Nalgene water, and sometimes when you open it, they smell quickly like old water. Ew. Coldest water bottle did keep your water bottle cold. My coldest water bottle got stolen by the friggin' Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I don't know how I restart my life like I have. I get bored. It's like I like restarting my life, but no, I'm getting sick of it. Like, enough is enough. Old water like dog, like wet rag or something. I don't know. Stanley cups? Yeah, no. I don't like it because it trends. I don't like trends. They get on my nerves. Some of them I did, but why did I get mad at Coldest? Because they were demanding. They were giving me like $250 a month, and every stupid mukbang I had to put their friggin' bottle, which was like this big, in the background. So it would get on my nerves, and I'd always be like, and I had to show it, so I'd be like, oh. One day I just got mad. I don't remember. Was that why I got mad? Oh yeah, they sponsored Callie, the reaction channel. Yeah. They don't care. They just want money. I don't know. I mean, I guess also like her content was crap. Why would they sponsor her? Anyways, I guess I don't know. She didn't even do mukbangs. I don't know. I thought they only sponsored mukbangers. What exactly is Gore World? I don't know. It's just you probably don't even want to know. People who miss high school peaked in high school. I preschool. I don't. I remember nap time. Hating nap time. That's all I remember. I guess can be. I don't know. I mean, who am I to talk? Look at the Peeps situation. So, high school was tough. Coming of age is a tough time. Man, I don't know how parents do it. You literally have to like shape a whole person. You have to teach them how to wee, teach them boundaries, teach them morals, teach them everything. It's like, I don't know, it's crazy when you think about it. So, it says a lot about what a good mom you would be. Well, there's a reason I'm not. I hardly have patience and understanding for myself. Yeah, true. I mean, for me too. I don't know. I don't think I would be like that mom from the penny lady from Six Sense. Like, go get mom some pickles. You know how some people have kids that just fetch them everything? When I was a kid, I liked helping. I liked doing things. Now, were you really popular in school? I wasn't. I had like friends who were really popular, but no, I wouldn't say I was really popular. No, but I wasn't like a loser. Maybe sometimes I was a loser. In elementary school, in like grade 8, right before high school, everyone had a turn being popular. And then just like that, you're a nothing. Never rely on people's opinions about you to feel cool, because it doesn't last anyways. Shannon and I hung out, we had our own clique. So everyone just kind of hung around with everybody. It wasn't like a popularity thing very much. Oh, nice ECP. Having a car, your friends probably always bummed rides. We had a friend who had a crappy car, and she would always be broke. And we'd be like, drive us around at lunchtime, and she'd be like, you have to give me like $2 in gas. No, $2 will get you to the corner. She would always leech food too. She would never buy her own food, but like if you were eating a fry, she'd be like, "Can I have one?" Like right in your face like this. I just want to bite your finger off. No, I mean I didn't care sharing my food, but I remember my other friend complaining all the time about that. No, I don't like high school days. Katimovic, yeah, but I wouldn't want to go back. The things that you learn in life through the experiences to like unlearn them and go back. I guess that's why they say to know what you know now. Of course, if you go back and knew what you know now, you wouldn't do the same things. You learn from them. How can you do the same things? You just wanted to take it. That friend was you. No, it wasn't. It wasn't me, actually. My other friend that we were with, she was better friends with the annoying girl anyways. But would always get annoyed with her and gossip about her. And I'm like, if you talk about her this way, you must talk about me too. I'm not stupid. There were some really, really popular people. Yeah, I don't know why they were. Like, I just don't. They were popular for some reason. I don't know. How do you even remember this crap? I don't know. You don't remember anything from your high school days? Rich kids were the popular ones. True. Yes. I don't think there was any. Actually, if it was a guy, he had a chance of being popular as a poor kid. Yeah, you're right about that, actually. Yeah. Although, I think the richest kid in one of our classes growing up was a nerd, like a really big nerd, and he was not popular. Now I'm glad I can be an A-state. Yeah. The tomatoes. Yeah. I remember that. Yep. Yeah. I told you guys about that, eh? Yeah. A couple bullies I know did. I think there was another girl too. I don't remember her name though. I gotta look that up now. In high school, I always skipped classes too. A lot. I don't know how I still graduated. Maybe someday, silly, yeah. There's frats in Canada, really? I started smoking. Oh, COVID. 15, I think. I know we only needed grade 10 math to graduate. That's a godsend because otherwise, posters of Rafe. My friend stole a poster of Mahatma Gandhi, and they had to announce it over the. She stuffed them in her locker, and one of the like student social kids was like, "We have an emergency. Someone has stolen Gandhi from the hall, and we'd like him back." And my friend was just dying, laughing at that. She used to cause so much trouble. In my English class, during my English class, she used to run by my English class and yell, "Shakespeare sucks, you know what?" And my teacher was a prude, so she'd always go, "Oh, excuse me." And she had a long, pointy nose, and she'd be like, "Was that?" And she would say her name like she knew her. My friend tried to get in my class one year. It was an advanced class, and the teacher hated her so much she had the pleasure of telling her, "This class isn't for you. You need general classes." Like basically calling her stupid and basically kicking her out of her class. My friend was really, really bad. She was such a bad beezer. Those friends made it fun. It made me laugh, but I was like, you don't get me in trouble. I'm like, how is it my problem if the teacher would yell at me about it? It's your friend. Well, so? Like, I'm not her, like, puppeteer. 1999. Yeah, I was in grade 9. If I could turn back time. Just for a little bit, yeah. I would get so happy when my mom would pick me up from school. That means I didn't have to walk home because I'm lazy. I would see her car and be like, yes. Be like AC. And then I'd go home and she'd have like supper ready. Hear my stomach? Ugh, there's no Beano in Syria. They have pills for that, but my stomach's been all kinds of messed up. You know, I don't think of these things. Like, I can also probably get malaria from mosquito bites. And I have. My foot is covered. Like, if you saw my foot right now, covered in mosquito bites. I had like tons of calamine lotion on them the other day because we were like hanging out outside a lot, you know? I don't know. I don't think dengue fever, is it? You had it three times? Oh. I don't know. I've been bitten. And the thing is, I don't see the mosquitoes ever. Like, what? And I don't hear them buzzing. Still couch surfing. No, I'm in a hotel room for now. No, of course, yeah. Like, Sasa is like, she's pretty much like family, you know? Like, and I don't know. They were telling us about it, and I was like, well, let's see what we can do. You know, I know it seems like, well, maybe we should like be helping 100%. I'm not going to like give our personal details and stuff, but we're just going through, like, we do help them a lot. Like, people don't see everything we do, but yeah. And hotels basically just because we don't really have a house, and we've stayed places, and I just feel we've stayed at places a lot, and I think it's just better to, you know, go somewhere where I can have like constant electric for my CPAP. Not bug people about that. Bug people. I just feel bad. Like, I don't like staying over at people's house like too long. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I just need a mental also break. Like, I felt like kind of going crazy a bit, honestly. Like, I just need like as much of a Western comfort I can get. I don't know. Like, do you know what I mean? My mental health slowly starts to suffer if I'm getting used to a new culture, and I know I have to adapt if I'm going to stay there, and I'm trying my best. And I think I'm doing okay considering, like, I'm being really conscious to be very open-minded and understanding, and you know, I'm definitely a lot more like empathetic and sympathetic with the hardships, but people just really seem happy to just be together, have big families, you know. Yeah, I get that, you said P, but the revenue is just part of it, like people's donations really helped, And I, you know, once we have enough, and once we had enough, I just said, okay, we met the goal. Everything's okay. We have enough to, you know, get this and this and this. I didn't keep going with it, you know. And like I said, the ones concerned, it's never the ones who donate who are concerned. I'm beyond caring. Like I say, you know, my motto: stay mad. Be mad about every little petty detail you want. I don't care. Whatever. Just give her time to settle in and get going with school, and we'll update you guys after. We were driving down the road with someone, and they were like, "Oh, can you stop?" And it was like, they're like, this was my house, and it was just like all rubble. It makes you feel like sad, really sad. Being in it, like you just sympathize. Like it's a whole other vibe. It's just, I don't know. It's yeah, you feel depressed for them, like, you know. But they're really like, you know, they just live their life, anyways. It's almost like nothing will take the joy from them, you know. And that's when you really win. They make a life out of everything. Without the best internet, without the stuff you would think you could never live without, you just do. And you actually, in a way, live more. I don't know. It's nice. For me, I'm not used to it. It's a big adjustment, that's all. Right now, I'm not depressed. I'm tired. I'm like on the verge of falling asleep. No, there's no cannabis here. There's worse things in life, yeah. I mean, you know, we have food and some internet, better than none. For me, it's hard because it's not because I want to go on and watch my show. Well, I would like to just have a solid like few hours of just watching my shows, but it's just my crime documentaries. I was watching Explore with Us. Have you guys ever watched that? The police cam? Oh my gosh, when they discover like bodies and stuff. Anyway, I better go because I see Salah's texting me and he's gonna be home any minute. I'm gonna go sleep. Yes, crisscross. I know what I'm doing. I'm fucking 38.